What's good, y'all? Mixtape Moth. So we got a brand new one from Mr. Meth, aka Iron Lung, aka Johnny Blaze. Now, Method Man is one of the dopest MCs coming out of the 90s in general, and he can also be looked at as the main star of Wu-Tang. He's not my favorite member of the clan, but he's easily the illest one in terms of consistently killing verses over time. At age 51, he hasn't lost a step. His flow is still as flawless and his pen game is still as crispy as it was back in 93. And his rapping is better than most MCs in their prime. So that brings us to this new compilation project entitled Meth Lab Season 3, the Rehab. Meth has been releasing these Meth Lab projects since about 2015, and this is the third installment. Now, obviously, the purpose for these projects is to showcase up-and-coming talent from Staten Island and from Meth's close associates to get some time in the booth, so you're getting verses from Hands On and guys like Carlton Fisk. I can respect the concept and idea behind these projects, and it shows that Meth is a real one for putting on for his people, but I can't say that I ever really cared for the Meth Lab projects as much as his other solo albums. So let me know in the comment section what your favorite Method Man solo album is. Do you think he has a classic? So getting back to this Meth Lab series, I don't remember anything about Meth Lab 2 from 2018, but I do recall his first one having a handful of tracks that I dug. As a result, going into this project, I didn't have the highest expectations, but I still wanted to check it out as Method Man's name is attached, and he's really been rapping his ass off as of late. But here's the thing. I decided not to do a formal track-by-track breakdown like I normally would for two reasons. One, because I found it overwhelming to include a quotable or two from each song. Like, it was legit impossible for me to cite specific bars because he killed each entire verse. And the second reason was that I found the production to be too forgettable to care to talk about for 12 songs, unfortunately. The strengths to this project clearly lie in Meth's lyricism, which was top-notch all the way through. There are a multitude of quotables on each one of his verses. His flow is still immaculate and wordplay razor sharp, but I will talk about a few highlights. The intro with Capadonna has a Mac-ish 70s style beat. It was simple but effective soul production that I had no complaints with. Butterfly Effect with RJ Payne was a standout that had a cool, crisp, atmospheric boom bap beat. RJ Payne sounded right at home alongside the legendary Meth over this smooth production, and it's easily the dopest song on the project. I also like Guillotine, produced by Rockwilder, which had a gritty Wu-Tang-esque beat. Now for the posse cut, live from the Meth Lab, featuring Redman, k.a.s.e, and Jojo Pellegrino. I will say that I loved the lyrical performances, but I didn't care for the instrumental as much. I suppose I found it to be serviceable. Redman sounded sharper than he has recently, and k.a.s.e killed it with his hunger and enthusiasm, but this one needed a doper beat to back it. I suppose I dug the Eric Sermon produced Act Up as well, and the song Last 2 Minutes, which had a darker and aggressive instrumental that worked. But the rest of the songs contain pretty bland to average sounding instrumentals. Like, they could have been leftovers from that Wu Block project, but not even as good. And it's a damn shame because Meth was giving us elite level verses all throughout this album. I guess I would liken this project to the last couple of KRS-One albums in that they both featured great rhyming and great flows from legendary MCs, but they both suffered from mediocre production. I'm sorry, y'all. I love Meth, but these beats were not worthy of his lyrical prowess. Like, I get that he has a tight schedule, trying to fit rap in between filming episodes of Power, and the time that he spends in the gym. If you follow him on IG, He's at the gym a lot, doing his thing, and that can eat up a lot of your time, no doubt. But I was hoping that he could have at least acquired a little better production. I mean, what is really good with that Havoc album? So yeah, if you don't mind Meth rapping to this subpar type of production, then you might love this album. And if you do, I can respect it because I know there are some listeners who really just listen to projects for the lyrics. But me personally, I gotta have both, as I am a really big fan of production. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this in the comment section below. I would say lyrically, it's between a 4 and 5 mics, but the production was at like a 2 to 2.5. So it's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and please subscribe. As always, it's peace and blessings. Method Man, Meth Lab Season 3, 1.